This is our opening contest for Heart and Soul Promotions New Year's Resolution. This match is a point qualifier match for the Soulfire tournament. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 209 pounds, he is the Warhammer, Damian Cross. Coming down to ringside, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, he is AEP. And their opponent, from the Hacker Asylum, his weight is currently classified. He is Maverick.
Optimistic. It's optimistic.
Damian Cross. Madrid HSP. Welcome to Angelo Entertainment. You do not know who I am. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all who I am because I am AEP. I control AEP. Welcome to the brand new year, guys. 2022. Soulfire qualified match. I tell you what, guys. You gonna stay in the ring with the most destruction promo artist in HSP. And I told y'all, I am the king of the mind games. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. In the ring, I'm gonna tear you up. I'm gonna tear your pieces. You understand? Tonight, I will go and make the top 8. None of them, one of y'all cannot stop me. Because you look at my eyes. You look at my eyes. I'm gonna tell you what. It's hot. I feel hot here. I'm sweating because in the ring. Somebody gonna burn it down. Because I am gonna destroy y'all in a tonight. I am destruction, and I will beat y'all up. See you tonight, guys.
HSP. Allow me the introduction needed. I am the Warhammer Damien Cross. And as I await my two unworthy opponents, I'm just sitting back. I'm just imagining the absolute pain, the absolute agony, the absolute torture that I have prepared for both my unworthy opponents. Your excrement! Your gutter trash worms that I must burn in the inferno of my pain, my agony, my torment. And the first one, the first of my two opponents that I must put in the fires of my eternal judgment is none other than AEP. AEP. We have never faced each other one-on-one before now, have we? But that's all gonna change in this three-way match. You see, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have unadulterated, unrelenting, torturous fun with you. When I lay your carcass to rest, you will speak and you will move no more. Because once I hit you with the psycho spike, you will be laid to rest, to never speak, to never breathe, to never have another heartbeat again. Now I've got some unfinished business with none other than Maverick. I bet you thought we was done after that fatal four-way, didn't you, Maverick? Well, I'm so sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we have unfinished business. I'm gonna do to you as I have done to AEP. I'm gonna lay both you boys to rest. And once I hit you with the psycho spike, just like AEP, you move no more!
HSP. Since my arrival in 2021, I have been known as the person that spits fire. As we begin 2022, it's a new year, and the hacker has his eyes on the prize, which is the Soulfire tournament. You see, I've searched the data that runs through this tournament, and I have found errors in the code. The code is broken, so I'm here to fix it, so let the fun begin. Damien Cross, what a joke. Promo after promo, hype after hype, You really are developing a name here in HSP for yourself, which is the person who cannot get the job done. You're trying to write checks that everyone knows will bounce because you don't have the skill or the talent to be successful here. So why are you here in HSP in the first place? Let me tell you why. Every person needs a good footrest, and that's exactly what you are. A stepping stone to get others to the next level, and that's all you ever will be. You are a failed experiment, not just here, but in life. You call yourself the Warhammer? Obviously your hammer can't do too much. At least that's what all the ladies say. You congratulate me for beating you in our last match, which was the Fatal 4-Way, and you ask me do I want to be congratulated by getting milk and cookies? Well, from the way your face paint is stretched across your fat face, I can tell you didn't leave any cookies for Santa at your house this past Christmas. You said that we have unfinished business? Well, the unfinished business is simply this. I've already put you in a grave, and now I am going to bury you and finish you off. AEP, you want to call yourself entertainment? It is very entertaining watching you try to put a sentence together. You keep telling everyone that you are Mr. Entertainment, the one, the only. Well, I've been to your shows, and the only tour bus you arrive on is the special ed bus. You, my friend, are one fry short of a Happy Meal. I feel dumber for having to listen to you in the first place. And in your hype, you keep calling me Magic instead of Maverick? Well, since you want to get my name wrong, I guess I can't accept the fact that I am Magic because I'm about to make you disappear. So since we are in the new year, I have a New Year's resolution for both of my opponents. Go get a new career. Remove yourself from HSP and the Soulfire tournament because you have been defeated. And remember, you will be erased, deleted, and forgotten forever because Maverick is here.
From wherever he rolls in from, weighing none of your damn business, is the crazy-ass white boy known as the Heathen.
They say, white boy, yeah, he come from the sticks. Country motherfucker, but he shown up here to liquor crazy. White boy, yeah, he'll drink your whole bottle. Spin you like a top, but it just won't wobble, baby. White boy, they say, white boy. That's why they call me crazy as a white boy. Crazy country cracker, white boy, white boy, white boy.
And his opponent, from wherever he may roam, weighing in at allegedly 80,000 pounds according to his tally sheet, he is the one and only interstate rebel, Rick.
Mama always said I was born on the wild side. I guess the mama was right. 'Cause when the clock strikes midnight, I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, breathing good Lord lifts me higher, singing oh when they call me home.
All right, Rig. You said I ain't shut my mouth since our match. I don't believe I have to, because when you can back every word that you say up exactly as I do, you have the right to run your mouth, which is exactly what I'm going to continue to do tonight. Plot twist number one. Your hype. You act like just because you can get anywhere, which I don't really see where that's getting anywhere, if you're just out back of your buddy's house 5 minutes into the woods. That's not really a trucker thing to do whenever you're messing with the crazy-ass white boy that was raised in the fucking woods. So, that plan doesn't work. Plot hole number two. It's awful funny that after I beat you with just the slightest bit of cinematics, your whole recording style changed. You want to be the heathen so bad, it is eating at you every day. So what did you do? Before our match, you send somebody to jump me before I can even get the chance to shut you down. When I said I'm going to kill your career, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You call yourself the interstate outlaw, that you don't belong anywhere. You're going to throw the HSP shirt in the trash. That is the biggest bit of disrespect I have ever seen. We know why you're the interstate outlaw. We know why the asphalt is your home. That's because nobody wants you to declare yourself home anywhere. That's why you roam in that lonely ass truck of yours, because you do not belong anywhere. Unlike the heathen that is Heart and Soul Promotions through and through. You are just a hitman, a mercenary that just rolls in and thinks that they can take over the place when really they are the biggest piss poor promo artist that has stepped on screen since Brick Johnson. You are nothing more than a bootleg ripoff of the heathen, and it is a disgrace that I have to stand across the screen from you again to qualify for this tournament. So I don't care what kind of cinematics you bring from the middle of the friggin' woods. You fail to realize I was raised in those dark parts of the woods, Rig. I was raised in the creeks. I was raised in the hollers out in the backwoods. Crazy ass white boy. Country mother. And you know that you cannot just leave me in the middle of the woods and expect me to be just a memory. And that's another plot hole. I'm already a memory, Rig. What I came in and done since I started here will be remembered forever. Whenever you take the exit and finally walk your ass out of Heart and Soul Promotions, you'll be forgotten about in the next week. Because everything that I have done will overshadow anything you ever do. Now you can come out here, rant, rave, holler, complain, bitch, moan, whatever you want to call it. The point of the matter is, Rig, I will always be better than you. The show is over. I drew my blood from you, and now I'm going to better things. Your show's over, bitch.
I swear. Hello, HSP. Some people's children, I swear, they just claim to be tough, and they can't get the job done ever. You want anything done right, you gotta do it yourself, and like always. Yet again, this is your one and only interstate rebel, the one and only rolling assassin, the highway outlaw himself, Rig. And tonight, HSP, I get my redemption against a certain little bitch-ass named Heathen. The one who comes out here always running his mouth, but he's only about 5'2" in height, and that's why he's so loud, because he makes up for what he lacks everywhere else. Yeah, okay, the first time we met, Heathen, you beat me. You beat me with a clean sweep, if you will. But you see, I wasn't able to get everything done and to get done before our match, so now I gotta beat you the old-fashioned way, which, let's face it, I'm going to do. You see, Heathen, the thing about it is there, bud, it doesn't matter what you come out here and say, because you've got to try your hardest to top the schematics that you brought last time, and there's no way that you can do it. What are you going to do? Fall right into the traps that I laid before you, thinking that I was going to come out here and bury you alive or some bullshit like that? See, that is why I'm better than you in every way. That is why I'm better than everybody and anybody here in HSP. Because I'm a master of the mind. I'm all about deception. I got you looking this way, then that way, and the whole time I'm going this way. Rolling the only direction that I'm supposed to. Why? Because truck drivers, we never get lost. We always know where we're going. I heard you say that I need to exit off of the HSP freeway and go find my way back to another Fed because I don't belong here. The truth is, boy, you're getting more and more scared every time you see me on screen because I'm better than you ever could dream of. And yet here we are, yet again, facing off. Let's see what you got. Can you top what you did last time? I don't think so, boy. You see, I had everybody thinking, management, fans, you, thinking that I was going to come out here and annihilate you and kill you from the promo world. The whole time I'm sitting back, I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm barely paying attention to doing hypes because I'm more worried about collecting information. And then we got even more of a lucky chance because bitch-ass Brick finally took my advice, begged management to skip out of this match, and he did the best thing for him. Heathen, your worst mistake was coming here and facing me tonight, thinking that you had a chance. You see, I'm never lost, boy. A truck driver always knows his way. So until you get that through your tiny T-brain skull, we'll keep doing this all year round. I don't care. Because I will always be better than you, boy. This is Rig, signing off. Good night, HSV.
Is a point qualifier match for the Soulfire tournament. Introducing first, from the heart of the Empire, weighing in at 200 pounds, Josh Steele. Weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the FTW World Champion and the world's greatest showman, Hollywood Haywood.
Cowboy.
Well, I'm packing up my game and I'ma head out west, where real women come equipped with scripts and fake press. Find a nest in the hills, chill like Flint, buy an old drop top, find a spot to pimp. Then I'm a kid, rock it up and down your block, go with a bottle of scotch and watch lots of crotch. Buy a yacht with a flag saying chillin' the most, then rock that bitch up and down the coast. Give a toast to the sun, drink with the stars, get thrown in the mix and talk.
Making his way down to ringside from High Seasons Estate, weighing in at his winter weight of 215 pounds, A-List Alverson.
Let me tell you a little story about how I was raised.
Everyday work, everyday pray. God, family, friends, yeah, everybody sins. I win and never quit, and I quit and never.
Man, oh man, do we got 4 of the toughest men in the promo world here. We have A-List Alverson, the current Revolution World Champion. We have Josh Steele holding tag team gold in both Revolution and FTW. We have the FTW World Champion here, Hollywood Haywood, and we have a man who has been in legendary matches himself and is getting ready to fight on January 20th against Mike Murder, Mad Dog.
That's right. And by the way, Josh Steele also on the show on the 20th, he gets a shot at the title. And if he does win, he will be coming out, and one of the guys who did not qualify will be taking his place.
That's right. Make sure you stay tuned for that on the 20th. But let's take it to the ring.
Well, hell's bells, boys. Looks like today's the big day, huh? We kick off the Soulfire tournament with these Soulfire qualifiers. 12 men. 12 men all fighting for 8 spots. And well, it would seem that fate has decreed that I face the cream of the crop here tonight. A-List Alverson, Hollywood Haywood, and the Mad Dog Dan Moore. Wait, that can't be right. The Mad Dog, seriously, how the hell did his mangy old ass even get in this match? I mean, for God's sakes, his flea-infested ass couldn't bother attending the press conference or coming on screen to hype his match. But nevertheless, I digress, because it's just further proof that I need to enlighten the masses, that you're not grasping my message. You're not learning your lesson. You see, I'm a bona fide legend, sliding out the barrel of a Smith & Wesson at 211 miles per hour. I am a living weapon, pointing directly at your head. I mean, for God's sakes, do you mouth breathers and bottom feeders even know what a bullet traveling that fast will do to a human head? It explodes, sending fragments of brain and chunks of skull everywhere, permanently turning the lights out. And that's, ironically enough, exactly what I'm going to do to the 3 of you here tonight. I'm going to turn your lights out. Because you see, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter how important you think you are. It doesn't matter how many connections you've got or how much money you have. Because at the end of the day, nothing can save you from the wrath of the lifeblood. You have all been deemed undeserving. You say, A-List Alverson, you're a man with all the talent, with all the potential in the world. But unfortunately, you're a sleazy, slimy little man. Pompous, entitled. Hell, I think you'd sell your own mother up the river to avoid doing any hard work. I don't even think you have a soul. But while you're here, Alistair, go ahead and do me a big favor before I wring your scrawny little neck. Go ahead and lend some of that personality that's oozing out of your pores to the Mad Dog. So maybe, just maybe, we can actually make it through one of his promos without falling asleep. And speaking of asleep, I guess it's time I slap those stupid-looking glasses off your face and wake you up, Hollywood. Because the truth is, yes, you may be rich, you may be a ladies' man, you may be slicker than baby shit, but at the end of the day, you have no heart. You care or want for nothing or no one other than yourself. Your only desire is to remain in the spotlight. You have become your own biggest fan. A trait, a toxic trait that it seems all 3 of you share. A trait that will not serve you well here tonight, may I add. You see, while you're all out here fighting tooth and nail, clawing and scratching to win this match, to move on in the tournament, I am simply here to do what I do best, to sabotage your hopes and dreams. And you see, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to prove to the judges what the lifeblood already knows, that compared to me, you are all simply unworthy. and Soul Promotions. It is time for the Soulfire tournament to begin. And I find myself back in Heart and Soul Promotions. And what is being described as the Fatal 4-Way to end all Fatal 4-Ways, myself, Hollywood Haywood, versus the Mad Dog, the man who says he is the most insane redneck ever. Yet, he doesn't sound like a redneck. He doesn't look like a dog. I think he's a phony. And then you got A-List Alverson, a man who sounds more like a redneck than the redneck I'm supposed to be fighting. And then you got the number one contender, a man who honestly shouldn't even be in this qualifier matchup since he already has a world title shot. And he calls himself Steel. Yet, if you watch most of his work, he's wiggling and wobbling like he's a damn piece of rubber. He looks more like a pirate than a piece of steel. But this is the Fatal 4-Way to qualify for that glorious Soulfire title that Hollywood Haywood so desires. So I will swim through all the fakes, all the phonies, all the frauds to be one of the final 8 to qualify. Now don't let A-List Alverson trick you into believing that he is a bigger deal than Hollywood Haywood. You see, A-List Alverson reminds me more of Boss Hogg from the Dukes of Hazzard. He's a one-hit damn wonder, a one-trick damn pony. And still, let's be honest, if he qualifies here, how much of his heart is truly going to be into it? How much of his soul? I mean, this is Heart and Soul Promotions, and you gotta admit, you know deep down in your head, he is way more focused on the storyteller. And that is where he will falter against me, Hollywood Haywood. And then you have Mad Dog, a man who I've never come face to face with. But like any good superstar in this business, I've done my homework. And quite frankly, I'm not impressed because he's not what he says he is. I've met a lot of rednecks in my life. But the Mad Dog, no. He's just nothing more than a city boy who dreams of being a redneck. And that is a pathetic dream to have. I dream bigger than that. I dream to the top. I answer the calls. You see, Quack, he called me up. He said, Hollywood, we need you. We need you for the Soulfire tournament. And I said, Quack, you got it. So let me tell you what's going to happen still. A-List, Mad Dog. We're going to have our match. And when it's all said and done, you will all fall victim to the 3 most dangerous words in all of promo wrestling. Lights, camera, action.
All right, everybody, let's get into position, please. Lights on. A-List Alverson is arriving. I repeat, A-List Alverson is arriving.
How you guys doing? How are you? How you doing? Hey, thanks for bringing me in. How are you? How you doing? A-List Alverson. No handshakes necessary. You ain't got to touch me. All right. If you book him, he will come, right? All right, so how's this work? I don't even have to win the heat. I just got to come in the top 8. Well, hell, I thought this was going to be hard. Let's sit down. Yeah, set me up real nice. I don't want that damn tap coffee, though, right? Somebody's actually brewing it, right? How's that look? I'll put that there, facing you. That's that Soulfire qualifier, right? All right. I don't give a damn if they don't want to show it on camera. I carry it around. It's mine. It comes with the deal. Baby, when you are talking about Soulfire, you want to talk about the personification and definition of fire in the soul. You go right to the man that was born with the name A-Lister. I was told that HSP is a place where the top guys in the world come to assert dominance because they got the best looking belts. And if you want to have the best looking belts, you need to bring in the best looking champion. Ain't that true? Look, man, A-List Alverson ain't going out of his way to prove anything to anybody. The reason that you see A-List Alverson on screen in front of you today is because somebody put a bunch of money in my pocket and said, go out there and make me some more, kid. That's how this works. I'll take the glasses off if you turn some of the damn lights off. How about that? A fatal four-way. That's a lot of guys pointing in a lot of directions. You know what I mean? The Mad Dog, let's start on that one, right? Mad Dog, what's he all about? I mean, he don't amount to much more than a thumbnail as far as I'm concerned. He sure as heck fire didn't go out of his way to try to get my attention, and that's his problem, not mine. Watching Mr. Mad Dog come out here and do his thing, it just hits me with the comfort of a diarrhea dry heave. Just absolutely uncomfortable. Mad Dog, he's the one I respect more than anybody else because he came out here and he's going to be going against the top guys. I heard that he's in this match because he sold tickets to the show. Is that true? This whole tournament is about honor and prestige. Everybody's going to come out here giving it 110%. Everybody's going to come out here firing up from their soul. And A-List Alverson is going to walk out here, win the damn thing because of being better than everybody else is something that just comes natural to me. Hollywood Haywood. Hollywood Haywood is a great competitor, man. You just picture A-List Alverson, older, uglier, and bald. The difference between me and Hollywood Haywood is that he's got to go around everywhere making sure his name is known. I get my name called from every direction. So this isn't the first time that you've seen Hollywood Haywood and A-List Alverson if you are a big-time hardcore wrestling geek. That's one of those big, dark internet secrets. If you go into the far corners there, only the biggest of wrestling geeks knows about the one that's happened before. But I'll tell you this, it's going to be the cheapest time that you see the two of us square off face to face if the agent's got anything to say about it. Going in there with Josh Steele. Ain't this guy the #1 contender for the Pure Heart Championship? Why is he wasting his time doing this? He is the most overworked, underpaid man in the business, and I'm sure Quacky just loves that his pride is bigger than his brain because he comes out here giving him all this extra content for free. You ain't got to be fighting for all the belts at the same time unless you got a lack of confidence. Steele, baby, I love you, but stay the hell off screen. Josh Steele's the man that everybody loves except for his family because they never get to see him. Soulfire. A-List Alverson and Soulfire. He's got good looks, good hooks, and steals more ladies' hearts than crooks, baby. A-List Alverson. A-List Alverson is bringing the heat, and A-List Alverson is going to be in the top spot. Wait and see. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for bringing me in.
See, guys, I'm going to get straight down to it. You three do not scare me. Hollywood, Steele, and the so-called A-lister. See, I can come out here and say win, lose, or draw. I'm still going to fight no matter what. But I'm going to enjoy tearing you three apart the best way I know how. I'm going to show you what this Mad Dog can do. I'm going to show you what it takes to be in this four-way. I'm not going to stop until my hand is raised or somebody, any of you three, or laying on the mat in a pool of your own blood. See, because that's what the Soulfire tournament means to me. A chance to prove myself with all the people that doubt me in heart and soul. So Hollywood Haywood, Steele, and the pretty boy, you better walk through these ropes. You better prove to me you got what it takes, because if not, I'm going to enjoy ripping each and one of your heads clean off, not because I have to, not because I got to do it to go further in this tournament, because I want to.
I need to make you three an example. An example of what's to come. Because see, there's been a rumor. There's been talk in the back that I am not alone. And so hard, so much, I want to prove that rumor to be true. But you're not going to get that out of me just yet. Just know that I have a partner waiting, willing, in the shadows to come as soon as I snap my fingers. And you will see two of the most pissed off rednecks with a true force that heart and soul needs. So as I make my close, as I say what I gotta say, you three, you better come correct. You better come for my head, because if you don't, I'm going for yours.
This contest is our final points qualifier for the Soulfire tournament. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in tonight at 209 pounds, Ivan Ray. From Paderborn, Germany, weighing in at 247 pounds, he is the greatest PPA Showdown champion of all time, the German wrestling sensation, the from sunny old England, weighing in tonight at 14 stones, Sir Captain!
HSP, but two people in particular. Purge and Sir Captain. Tonight is the night that I outrake you in points, you two from over the pond. But and tell you right now, I'll be top of our card, because you tea drinking, biscuit eating Europeans don't have what it takes to beat me and to score the amount of points as me, Ivan Rage. Now, Purge, let's focus on you. Former champion in his own right. Hell of a competitor. But you have one weakness. You underestimate everybody. Don't underestimate me. Because that is your fatal flaw. I know you will be underestimating me. And that's what makes you gonna lose. I don't see you in this final 8. Maybe, maybe not. But in my mind, no. No. I got this. Now it brings me to my second person. Sir Captain. You tea drinking, biscuit eating, high noonin tea sipping competitor of mine. You're just a joke. I have faced you before. And you won on split decision. That's not gonna happen now. No. I'm gonna take that victory back. And I will still be undefeated in HSP. Because I'm the self-made man. And I take what I want from who I want, from where I want. Getting this win and the more points from you two over the Ponders is going to be taking candy from a baby. Just know, after this, you're going to be scared to face me again, because that is who I am. I bring the rage out, and you will be scared.
New Year's resolution is tonight. And tonight I'm gonna step up with 2 idiots who didn't really watch the product. One who is obviously part of 2 different products. 2 products where I am part of. The PPA and HSP. Ivan Rage, you said my title is not really important. Well, ding dong, watch the product. PPA and HSP have a relationship that allows me to bring this title. And the title means. You would have mostly said the man makes the title. No, the title makes the man. And I am the man. I carried the brand for over 6 months on my shoulder. Like you trying to carry your lazy career for over 2 years now, isn't it, huh? And Sir Captain, I'm not done with you in this triple threat match. The ass-kissing, tea-drinking son of a bitch from England. You came to my house and took the Path for Fate Championship away. And it is my job to do whatever it takes to get the property of PPA back. You're so damn lucky that it's not about your championship tonight. It's all about the Soulfire Championship tournament. And I have already told you that I will going to move on in the top 8. Und dann werde ich am Ende des Tages, ich werde im Soulfire Championship Tournament stehen, weil ich die Messlatte bin für jeden anderen Promo-Artist hier. Ich bin der Gesicht von Saturday Night Showdown. Ich bin der Quotenhit von hier. Und ich werde auch der Quotenhit von HSP sein. Und da werdet ihr auch Gift nehmen. Da werdet ihr auch staunen, was ich im Lager habe. But to keep this in the spirit of my English voice, I will do my last words in English because management has already gave me a warning that I should cut my promos in English because nobody really understand what I'm gonna saying. But in the end, Ivan Rage and Sir Captain, you will all embrace the vision.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and people of the heart and soul, it's your mother self, Lord of Land, king to a kingdom, your pie and tea drinking, sir and saviour. And I'm in a triple threat match tonight with my boy Purge and Mr. Rage. And the way I see it is, oh Purgy, your cats beat you once, I'll definitely beat you again. And Rage, don't know what you like. You used to go by another name. Maybe, who knows. But the way I see it is, I haven't got to beat you two. I've just got to beat at least some of you to get into the top 8. So, the way I look at it is, I've got Purge, beat him before, and I will beat him in the other world, yes, in PPA. I've beaten other people. Big Dog, beat him, even though he wasn't happy with that, he looked a bit blue about it all. Brick, God bless your soul, you quit now, but I beat her. So, it doesn't matter about being number 1, because like the captain thinks, as long as I'm in the ring of the top 8, at the end of the day, I've got to fight everyone again, whether you're number 1 or number 8. And personally, me thinking about the stats and the way it's going to go, I'd like to be number 8. Because you all know the captain is the underdog. And what do underdogs do? Win. So, when your boy is number 8 and takes out the top person, so please, judges, make me number 8. Even if this isn't Brill, make me number 8. Because I'm going to have so much satisfaction when I knock the number 1 person out. And trust me, your boy Cap will do that. Peace out, my people. The Cap loves ya.
Number 8. Judges, make it so. My boy Cap wants number 8.
This is our opening contest for Heart and Soul Promotions Slugfest. This match is a first-round match in the Soulfire tournament. Introducing first, from High Seasons Estate, he is at his winter weight of 215 pounds, A-List Alverson. His opponent, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 209 pounds, he is the self-made man, Ivan Rage.
That's right, folks. The self-made man against the silver spoon. Ivan Rage taking on A-List Alverson to open the show.
Yeah, Ivan Rage definitely been making a name for himself as of late, taking on the current Revolution World Champion in a hell of a fight. We're getting ready to see what goes down. Let's take it to the ring.
And so it continues. Right here's the place. Right now is the time that at Slugfest the HSP fans get to see the self-made man square off against the one born with the name A-Lister to see who will move on and carry forward in the Soulfire Championship Tournament. Now understand, Mr. Waraji, that I hold no ill will or animosity or any resentment to someone that wants to come out here and make an effort to do their best and be competitive. I appreciate that kind of challenge. I ain't gonna let you win, though. Let me spell it out real simple for you. You see, at the end of this whole shebang, after you're done clearing your notifications, when the tallies have all come in, the scores have been settled, I gotta sift through the caps lock and the heat, and the committee's got no choice but to say, hey, List Alverson is the top guy. You can go back in that HSP locker room, put your elbows on your knees, hold your head in your hands, and say, my gosh, that guy is good. I tried, but I wasn't good enough tonight. Maybe someday, maybe one time, not tonight. Not while A-List Alverson is on the clock, because you see, HSP went out and shelled out a lot of resources to bring in the top guy in the business, to show their fans that they can afford the best, to show all the folks out in TV land what they are capable of putting on the screen. And it would be unprofessional of me not to give them a full value on their investment. Mr. Ivan Rage, it's been my pleasure. I will see you in the background as I proceed to the next round, 'cause I'm the A-lister.
A-List Alverson. Tonight is the night of all shows. It is the night that I take you down. And now, you want to sit here and say I'm delusional because I think I'm going to win this against you. And then you bring up, in your hype, kind sir, you bring up the fact that the fans disagree, that the bookmakers disagree, and I don't care. because that doesn't matter to me. I didn't get my way in this world. With everything that I have, with everything that I do, by listening to other people. I do myself and I do me. That's why I'm the self-made man. And I can tell you right now, the 3.5 point underdog don't mean jack to me. Because the way I look at it, and I'm going to bring sports in here for a moment, the New England Patriots versus the New York Giants. The New York Giants were underdogs to the Patriots, and the Giants came out and won 2 Super Bowls. And that's how it's gonna be tonight. Now, to address some issues that I have with you. You come in this locker room and flaunt that you're an A-lister. I don't care that you're an A-lister because I have personally met a bunch of A-listers on my vacations with my family, with everything. And you're nothing. You're a B-lister. And after tonight, after I take you down, that is how this is going to end. Ivan Rage comes out and beats one of the best. I give you those props, but you are going to be a B+ player. Now get that through your head, because otherwise you'll swim with the fishies.
Optimistic beats.
And his opponent from sunny old England, he weighs in tonight at 14 stones, Sir Captain.
That's right, folks. You just saw it there. The computer hacker against the quiet Sir Captain. Maverick and Sir Captain. You couldn't have 2 more different styles going against each other.
These guys seen each other in that number 1 contenderships match there December 9th. But now it's one-on-one and a shorter time frame, 2 minutes. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah.
Sir Captain, welcome to the Hacker Asylum. A 2-minute match? That is completely in your favor, because that is more than any of us can take listening to you run your mouth day after day. Now, I've noticed that the Pepto-Bismol sales have increased every single time that HSP has a show, because it's the only way that fans can stomach getting through another one of your boring promos. You've made a name for yourself here in HSP as the man with 2 gimmicks. First, there's Sir Captain. Then there's that cheap knockoff version of the Blue Man Group. The only difference between you and the Blue Man Group is that you don't have any tricks left up your sleeve. Remember, I am the hacker, and I can see things that others cannot see. And by facing Maverick, you are sailing into uncharted waters, and you are over your head. You remind me of the Titanic. Everyone thought that it was unsinkable. Everyone thought that nothing could touch it, nothing could bring it down, until it met the iceberg. Well, Sir Captain, I am your iceberg. And until now, it's been smooth sailing for you. But now, Sir Captain, you have run right into me. And every weakness that you have will be exposed. And then your entire pathetic career will sink straight to the bottom. While looking at the data that runs through your veins, I have found that one of your biggest weaknesses is you need approval. And that will never change until you get off your mother's tit. The question is, what do you bring to the table here in HSP? What do you offer this company that will bring it to the next level? You think you are the best? The best part of you ran down your daddy's leg when you were conceived. When this match is over, Sir Captain, I will make sure that you are erased and deleted and forgotten forever, because Maverick is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and people with a heart and soul, it's your mother south, Lordland, king to a kingdom, your tea drinking, pie eating, sir and saviour. And I just got home, checking my emails and stuff, and mysteriously, I got a virus. Let me just show you. As you can see, the virus is that. So I thought I'd click on it. And blatantly, you can see, yeah, definitely got hacked. So I was looking into it, and I thought I've got to sort this out quick. I can't be having that. So I decided to get rid of the virus. So just show you guys and girls at home how to do this. All you have to do is click the virus, drag it into your bin. That makes the virus disappear. But if you want to get rid of the virus completely, you've got to do something drastic. And watch this, boys and girls. You click on this, and all you've got to do is find your virus. There it is. Ignore the other rubbish in there, because we're simply going to click empty the bin. Am I sure I want to do this? Of course I do. With that, that is how you get rid of a virus, as well as other stuff that's in the bin, like Rick's career, Tin Man's search history, a message about a tag team, and some pictures you don't really want to see. Let's just say the important one, and Mr. Quack, we're very friendly. Anywho, the captain loves you, and that's how you get rid of a virus. Peace out, people.
Oh, wow. Man, oh, man. Man. This is the type of action you can expect here in HSP.
It's apparent so far, these first four men in these first two matches, they want to move on to the final four. We're going to find out who the judges say ultimately moves on.
Yeah, because 2 minutes is totally different from 4 minutes.
That's right.
And now we've got our next match. I hear the music. Let's go to the ring.
This contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a first round Soulfire tournament match. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 209 pounds, he is the Warhammer, Damian Cross. His opponent, from Hollywood, California, weighing in tonight at 242 pounds, he is the FTW World Champion, the world's greatest showman,
my game and I'ma head out west, where real women come equipped with scripts and fake press. Find a nest in the hills, chill like Flint. Buy an old drop top, find a spot to pimp. Then I'm a kid, rock it up and down your block, go with a bottle of scotch and watch lots of crotch. Buy a yacht with a flag saying chillin' the most, then rock that bitch up and down the coast. Give a toast to the sun, drink with the stars, get thrown in the mix and talk.
There it is, folks. The number one man, the top seed, Hollywood Haywood, taking on Damian Cross. The winner of this match faces the winner of A-List Alverson and Ivan Rage in the second round.
Hollywood Haywood definitely favored in this match, but we'll see if he can actually match that. Let's take it to the ring.
Hello. Is this Walmart? Okay, yes. Okay. This is the electronics department, right? Okay. I'm very, very, very disappointed. Why am I disappointed, you ask? It's simple. I bought a Hollywood Haywood movie a minute ago. And there's nothing to it. There's absolutely nothing to this movie. It's empty on the outside, plus it's empty. Let me look here. Plus it's empty on the inside. There's absolutely nothing to this. So I want my money back. Because I got gypped. This was supposed to be a blockbuster, multi-trillion-dollar movie. Well, I'm sorry. This has movie bin trash at its finest. Goodbye. That's exactly what this is, HSP and Hollywood Haywood. Nothing, 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 and nothing. This here, Hollywood Haywood, is your career. I'm very disappointed. But I will not be disappointed when our match comes up real soon. I won't be disappointed because, as I've said, I am going to be the blockbuster hit of the century, where just like this, you will be movie bin quality.
Heart and Soul Promotions, Hollywood Haywood is here tonight as the number one seed in the Soulfire tournament, taking on the Prophet of Pain, no wait, the Warhammer, no wait, Damian Cross, that's his name, Damian Cross, the man who claims that I am a bargain bin value movie at Walmart. And something has to be incredibly wrong with this man. You see, he hasn't even figured out who the hell he is yet. But he wants to claim that he is a bigger attraction than Hollywood Haywood. And you see, everyone likes a good underdog story. So I get why he would go there. I get why he would think that he has a chance tonight. But Damian Cross, you are a lot of things in that twisted head of yours. But one thing you are not is Cinderella. And there will be no Cinderella story here in the Soulfire tournament tonight. As a matter of fact, when our match is over and you wipe that face paint or take off that mask or whatever the hell it is you're using to cover that ugly face of yours, you will be an afterthought in Heart and Soul Promotions. Meanwhile, my name will continue to highlight all the marquees in Heart and Soul Promotions because it is my God-given destiny to become the first ever Soulfire champion. And someone like you, Damian Cross, is not going to take that away from me. So right about now, as you're seeing the lights, the camera,
and the action, just know that this was your one chance to be famous, and you screwed it up.
This contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a first round Soulfire tournament match. Introducing first, from Paderborn, Germany, he's weighing in tonight at 247 pounds. He is the greatest PPA Showdown champion ever. The German wrestling sensation, The Purge.
Come on!
His opponent, from wherever he rolls in from, he weighs none of your damn business. He is the crazy ass white boy, the Heathen.
They say the white boy, yeah, he come from the sticks. Country motherfucker, but he shown up here to lick it crazy. A white boy, yeah, he'll drink your whole bottle. Spin you like a top, but it just won't wobble, baby. A white boy, they say, white boy. That's why they call me crazy as a white boy. Crazy country cracker, white boy, white boy, white boy.
And now we've got the final matchup here. We have a man who has been on a hot streak, undefeated in singles competition, the Heathen, taking on the current PPA Showdown champion, the Purge.
That's right. The Heathen calls himself the record collector. He's undefeated, and he's undefeated against people from Europe, taking on someone from Europe.
Let's take it to the ring.
Heathen, let me start you right this and right now that you don't really learn about to watch the product. Isn't it right, huh? I mean, basically your hype consistent like there is not really a story about it. But here's the problem. Here is all about building stories. But hey, in case by that your mind is always being stupid about this. See, Heathen, I maybe pulled the upset last time. I told everybody that everyone would embrace division. Aber lass mir dir mal eins gesagt sein. Ich habe ein Vermächtnis, was ich beschützen muss. Ich habe etwas, wofür ich kämpfe, was du vielleicht nicht besitzt. Und das ist die Courage. Die Courage, die hier nötig ist, um bei HSP zu sein. Und ich glaube nicht, dass du irgendwie Herz, Seele und Courage zeigst. Ich glaube eher, dass du hier für Ruhm, Ehre, Geld da bist. That's what I'm gonna think about you. That's why you wouldn't even make it into the top 4. And just to keep this everything in my language that everybody could understand, even with closed captions. Heathen, this time, it's not about embrace division. This time you should take this as a teachable lesson. And for those who everybody out there in the Elite 4, I am hunting everybody down for the main gold.
Okay, Purge. Round 2 for me. Let's get this over with, shall we? Part 1. All I hear you talk about is the PPA and how you're the face of Showdown and you have all these titles that you have. When are you over here another joke. That's why you have to mention PPA so much, because you have done nothing over here since you've got here. You are nowhere near my status. Since I got here, I've been on top. So you have to go off, make yourself feel special in another brand because you can't hack it over here, so you have to go be champion somewhere else. So how's that going to work whenever I become champion here, and who knows? Take my title over to PPA, kick your ass, and take your title. How's that going to bear with you? So now we've got that part out of the way. Let's move on to the next part, because this is a short promo. Heathen in 2 minutes against Purge. You could have had an extra 2 or 3 minutes and it wouldn't have helped you at all. Because you take away your ownership of another brand, take away all that extra bullshit, what do you have left? A piss poor promo artist named Purge. So when I step forward after decimating your bitch ass because your half hairline, get to the chopper, I am sold out, that's not going to make it here in HSP, where the promos really matter and self-given champions do not happen. You have to earn your way here. Kissing our boss's ass, Billboard and PPA ain't going to mean shit tonight when I kick your ass, take your spot, win my championship, show up in PPA, and come for your title.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a semi-final match to determine the inaugural Soulfire champion. Introducing first, from Paderborn, Germany, weighing in tonight at 247 pounds, he is the German wrestling sensation, the Purge! His opponent, from the Hacker Asylum, his weight is currently classified. He is Maverick.
All right, folks. The second round one. The first match we get is the upset. Purge upset the Heathen, and he's taking on Maverick.
Did you know Purge beat Heathen?
Yes, I did.
You did too. Okay, I saw that. But yes, Purge getting ready to take on Maverick, who has been undefeated in one-on-one competition.
2 minutes.
2 minute matches. Who is going to advance? Let's take it to the ring.
Maverick, ich habe keine Lust auf Englisch zu reden, aufgrund dessen, weil ich so oder so ziemlich sauer bin. Weil mir nämlich was fehlt, nämlich die Showdown Championship. Aber hey, das ist mir sowas von scheißegal. Ich sage es dir mal ganz ehrlich so. Ich bin hier in der Top 4, weil ich sehr, sehr viel geleistet habe. Ich habe nämlich die ganzen Quoten, habe ich alle im Schatten gestellt. Aber hey, was muss ich denn erwarten, wenn ich dich als Gegner kriege, der meinen muss, irgendwas von Matrix darzustellen. Das hilft nicht, Junge. Das hilft nicht. Hab doch mal was Originales, wie zum Beispiel, du könntest vielleicht ein Hitman sein vielleicht. Ach, selbst kriegst du das nicht hingeschissen. Was soll ich denn bitte von dir erwarten, wenn du mir nichts zum Arbeiten gibst? Ich bin froh, dass dieses Match 2 Minuten lang ist, weil dann muss ich nicht deine hässliche Fratze ertragen. Oh, Entschuldigung, die zeigst du ja gar nicht. Die zeigst du ja gar nicht. But keep everything in this spirit to my English language, that maybe I couldn't get disqualified after all. Maverick, maybe you can understand me now. Probably, maybe, if you are smart enough to understand me. I am a smart guy. I know my opponents first and foremost. But Maverick, your dreams of becoming the Soulfire champion will be turning into the dust. And then, after that, you will embrace the vision. And probably you're gonna show us who you really are, but nobody cares about it. So embrace the vision, Maverick.
Purge, welcome to the Hacker Asylum. Let's cut all the BS and get straight to doing what Maverick does best, and that is spitting straight fire. Now, how in the world did Arnold Schwarzenegger's bastard child get a match with Maverick in the first place? You see, in my opinion, you are not great. In fact, you still have miles to go before you even reach mediocre, let alone being worthy to be called champion. Now, I've watched you from the shadows, and I've seen over and over again that your career here in HSP is a pathetic joke. I guess the only benefit for you is that if laughter is a medicine, your worthless career can cure the world. Purge, I can see you right now, sitting in your mom's basement trying to cut a promo on me. But I have been called worse things by better men. I'm not playing games with you tonight. I don't give a crap how many Tonka Toy championships you have held in other feds. That means nothing here. And the only way you will ever hold a championship here in HSP is if you and Photoshop become best friends. Man, it must really suck to get up every day and look in the mirror and see the poster child for Baby Gap looking back at you. What a loser. It's not your job to be ashamed of yourself. It's your parents' job, Purge, because they created this mess in the first place. In fact, when you were born, your birth certificate came with an apology from the condom factory. You really think you're great, don't you? But see, without the fans, without the titles, without all the accolades, what are you? What do you have? Your hair? Nope, don't have that either. In fact, let's see how this sounds. Introducing the Soulfire champion, the Purge. Sounds like a bowel movement to me. You see, tonight you have been deleted, you have been erased, and you have been forgotten forever because Maverick is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a semi-final match to determine the inaugural Soulfire champion. Introducing first, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the world's greatest showman and the FTW World Champion, Hollywood Haywood! opponent, from High Seasons Estate, he is at his winter fighting weight of 215 pounds, A-List Alverson.
That's right, folks. You are not missing that. Don't adjust your eyes. That is what you saw. Hollywood Haywood versus A-List Alverson. The winner moves on to take on the winner of the Purge and Maverick.
That's right. We have Revolution World Champ taking on FTW World Champ. Who's going to be the Soulfire World Champ?
You're going to find out, as you say.
Let's take it to the ring.
Heart and Soul Promotions, welcome to the semifinals of the Soulfire tournament. And what is being billed as 4 minutes in heaven, Hollywood Haywood versus A-List Alverson. And ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you have been lied to. This match, this billboard is incorrect. Because what it should say is 2 minutes of heaven from Hollywood Haywood and 2 minutes of unadulterated hell from A-List Alverson. You see, everywhere I go, people try to compare me and A-List Alverson to each other. You can look back at the very beginning of the qualifiers of the Soulfire tournament where that man tried to pretend he was a movie star and was on set. And we see how well that went for him. We know that he's not truly the blockbuster attraction that he wants everyone to think that he is. You see, A-List Alverson comes out here with this boss hog accent, trying to sound all important. But the man is from Detroit. No one from Detroit talks like that. He comes out here trying to look all fancy with a sports coat, a $5 sports coat that he bought from the Goodwill down in Detroit. And he comes out here claiming that he is better than Hollywood Haywood, that he is more deserving than Hollywood Haywood, that he is a better wordsmith than Hollywood Haywood. But I'm here to tell you, it is my God-given destiny to be the first ever Soulfire champion. And some fake, phony, fraud, generic version of me is not going to be the person that stops me from fulfilling my destiny of becoming the first ever Soulfire champion. Heart and Soul Promotions. It is a privilege and an honor to be here with you. Now get this man out of my ring.
It's go time, Haywood. A-List Alverson showed up for a fight. And not just any fight. The fight. The one that sold out the buildings before the names were even announced. The one that the people have waited our collective HSP lives to see. I kicked off the jacket. I rolled up the sleeves. And it is time now for Hollywood Haywood and A-List Alverson to make some promo history. And it's time for you to get the embarrassment that you deserve, Mr. Hollywood Hotshot. I'm fixing to take my nicely manicured knuckles. I'm going to take your shiny cue ball head. I'm going to start running them up and down it like a cheese grater as you start flailing and screaming and scampering with those little beady eyes that you cover up with them aviators popping 2 inches out of your face. The veins coming out the side of your skull. The pain and anguish and embarrassment of you going, ah, ah. And then when I let you go, and we see the red marks and the welts and the bruises as you come out looking like the Elephant Man, holding yourself. And all the people are looking at you, laughing at you, saying, hey, Les Alverson, just made short, miserable work of Hollywood Haywood. No, you come out here, Hollywood, you're gonna be a mega box office big shot, and then in the next breath, you want to tell all the people that it is your life's goal and God-given dream of holding up a piece of leather from Pakistan and saying you're the champion. Nobody wants to see that. And tonight, A-List Alverson is going to make it so that they don't have to.
That's right, folks. Our next show, March 3rd, the Locker Room Rumble. The boys have been sending matches up to the championship committee, and the championship committee had one word: yes.
They wanted it, they got it. But now we're into the main event!
That's right. We're going to find out who's the first holder of the Soulfire title. Will it be Hollywood Haywood, or will it be Matt?
Let's take it to the ring!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. A one-fall contest to crown the inaugural Soulfire Championship. Introducing first, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the world's greatest showman and the FTW World Champion, Hollywood Haywood! His opponent, from the Hacker Asylum, his weight is currently classified. He is All right, folks, they're in the ring. They're getting ready. They're getting their final instructions. This belt is sitting here right now, but after this show, it's not going to be here. It's going to be sitting on someone's shoulder. Let's find out who it is.
Let's take it down the ring.
Heart and Soul Promotions, welcome to the finals of the Soulfire Tournament. Hollywood Haywood versus the Voyeur, the Keyboard Warrior, Maverick. Ladies and gentlemen, he has made it to the big time. This is the biggest match of his career. And what is he going to do with it? The same thing he always does. He's going to come out here with his mask on that hides his ugly face. He's going to come out here and claim that he's hacked into all this personal information of mine. And that's why he knows so much information. And that's why he's so much better than me. But ladies and gentlemen of heart and soul, I tell you this. My whole life, I've known people like Maverick. And the thing about people like Maverick are, they feel real safe when they're in their mom's basement, behind that keyboard, talking all that lip, talking all that smack, thinking that nobody can touch them. But Maverick, you're right here, and I can reach out and touch you. And there's nothing between us but air and opportunity. And if you're feeling froggy, just jump. But that's the thing, you won't. Because when you have to come face to face with somebody like Hollywood Haywood, you crumble into a little ball and you go back to the corner. You go back to your mom's basement where you came from. Because you know behind that mask, you're not half the man. You're not half as good. You're not half as electric as Hollywood Haywood is. And that's what you're all about, really, isn't it, Maverick? Your whole persona revolves around electricity. And electricity that I have provided for you. That's why we've seen more of you in the past 2 weeks than we've seen in months. So Maverick, I'll leave you with this. When I walk out tonight as the first ever Soulfire champion, what happens when I pull the plug and you have no more electricity?
Let's cut all the BS, you bald-headed bastard. First off, what are you even doing in this match? Don't you have a bunch of clowns that you call promo artists that you continuously bend over and don't even use Vaseline on just to take their championship opportunity away to put the belt on your shoulder? Now I know that you have played someone's skin flute in the key of F to get this title match. I guess it gives a new meaning to your career sucking out loud, doesn't it? Haywood, the only title that you will ever hold here in HSP when I'm done with you will be the title of being Maverick's bitch. All I hear from you is I'm a big shot movie star. And in one of your hypes, you said that you were an extra in the Matrix movie. Well, I hope you learn to take the blue pill because it's the only way that you will be able to satisfy your wife tonight. See, I'm the hacker. I've looked at the numbers. Your company, FTW, has just over 300 fans when HSP has over 1,100 fans. So what do you bring to the table here? Absolutely nothing. You can talk about it's your destiny to be the Soulfire champion. You can say that you have more passion for this company than anyone else. But the truth is, you were adopted into HSP. Maverick was born here. That means that you will always be the bastard child of this company when I am the rightful heir to the title and the throne. Now, Haywood, you have been exposed for a worthless piece of crap. And how much do I think you're worthless? If I had to choose between keeping you on life support or pulling the plug to charge my laptop, I would pull the plug and end you. Now you are looking into the eyes of the Soulfire champion because Maverick is here.
First judge went 5-4. The second judge went 7-6. And the third judge went 6-5 in a sweep. And a score of 18-15. Your winner of the contest and this title, Hollywood Haywood. Congratulations, Hollywood Haywood, on being the first champion. Way to call your shot, because you sure did that. Completely mind blown.
And our mail department will be reaching out to Haywood so we can get this shipped off to him.